Yeah, man. Billy Badass Butter, Billy Badass Butter TV. Welcome back to my channel with some more news to see. The shizzle. Hey, check it out, man. Tonight, I'm finna react to the news. It was about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. The Los Angeles Police Department in Los Angeles, California, uh, arrested a whole bunch of gang members. You know what I'm saying? The largest gang bust in the history of the of the city of Los Angeles. The largest gang bust. You would think it was the Crips or the Bloods or the SAs. No, it was the white supremacy gang, the Peckerwoods, tied in with the A-Beers, the Aryan Brotherhood. You feel me? They've been out there putting in work, man. They've been putting in so much work that the feds is on them. But I'm just gonna react to it. And we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We'll chop it up. But let's get into the news of it, man. It's Saturday night. It's it's actually Sunday morning now. It's after midnight. But I'm just getting off work and I'm twisting up my bat. You know what I'm saying? My fat chronic with my oil. I got my cognac and my Coke and my smile. And yeah, man. And when I say Coke and a smile, I mean the real Coke and a smile. Ding. Not that nose candy, not that sugar booger, not that booger sugar. Not at all. I got some real, you know what I'm saying, Coca-Cola in my soda. Here's to you. I got my little dab pen put on there, and I'm gonna just, do this while we get into that. All right, let's go on and get into it. Without further ado, I will be sharing my screen, and we're gonna let it play. You feel me? We're gonna let it play.
Was one of the biggest gang busts in the history of Los Angeles. Good afternoon. I'm Robert Cavassi.
I'm Kathy Vara. Dozens of people were arrested in connection with a white supremacist gang based in the San Fernando Valley. NBC4's Brittany Hope is live in Sherman Oaks, where the federal investigation continues. Brittany?
Hi, Robert and Kathy. We're just outside the 777 Motor Inn. It's right on Sepulveda between Ventura Boulevard and the 101 in the heart of businesses and neighborhoods. Now, I just talked to an employee here who said this all started at 5:30 when a SWAT team showed up and rammed their way into a room. Now, hours later, 10 hours later, 11 hours later, it's still going on. Take a look behind me. FBI agents are still here. Some of them were undercover. You can see they're not wearing uniforms. We've seen them come out with different pieces of evidence, putting things into different boxes, lots of them wearing masks and gloves. The DEA tells me this is one of dozens of busts across Southern California involving a gang, drugs, guns, fraud, and hate.
The sheer scale of this operation is historic.
68 members of a white supremacist gang now facing federal charges.
This was one of the largest violent extremist takedowns in LA, this city's history.
The FBI, DEA, U.S. Attorney's Office, and LAPD say 42 of them were arrested in raids across Southern California. This morning, one of those busts happened at this motel in Sherman Oaks. The motel shared these videos with us of law enforcement in tactical gear going into one of the rooms and later putting this man in handcuffs.
What defines them is their hate and their animus towards racial, ethnic, and religious minorities.
With hate toward Jewish people, here's what officials say they found in one gang member's home.
In his home, a treasure trove of white supremacist paraphernalia, including replica Nazi uniforms, posters of Adolf Hitler, and on top of that, he would post in online message boards threats to murder and commit genocide against Jewish people.
The
Yeah, they were
76
serious
count
too, man.
indictment alleges the members of this gang have been trafficking drugs, including fentanyl, possessing illegal guns, terrorizing Valley neighborhoods, and committing fraud and identity theft since at least 2016.
They even set up a storefront, a fake drug treatment center, used to write false documents to get members of their group off probation or parole, defrauding Medicare and insurance providers.
An operation going on
It
for
was
years in
fraud,
partnership
man.
with the Aryan Brotherhood prison gang.
And then they will pay proceeds of this criminal activity
The
to
APs
Aryan Brotherhood
collect
members
tax
incarcerated.
from
This is
them.
known as a form of taxes.
Authorities say the gang wanted to use all of the funds from their illegal doings to
Aryan
commit
Brotherhood
hate
was
crimes
getting
and
taxes
attacks
out of it.
toward different religious and ethnic groups, including members of the Jewish faith. And they believe this historic bust and what they took into custody
97 pounds of fentanyl.
will protect Angelenos.
We will not sit back and wait for the next tragedy to occur.
And the FBI still here again collecting evidence out of that room. Again, 68 people charged in this, 29 arrested just today. That leaves dozens of people who the FBI are now calling fugitives. And they say they need the community's help finding those people, learning more about this gang. So if you know anything, you are encouraged to call your local law enforcement. We're reporting in Sherman Oaks, Brittany Hope, NBC4 News.
Wow. Wow. So wow. That's actually a lot to take in, man. They said the drug moving of fentanyl and the murders in the city is historic. Man, them Peckerwoods was out there, and I'm not saying Peckerwoods in a derogatory term to white people. This was the name of their gang. The Aryan Brotherhood was collecting tax from this street gang. That means that street gang has been operating in the LA streets for decades. They not no new gang. This is a gang that been putting in work. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the radar of the ABers. You know, the Aryan Brotherhood has been around for decades as well. Okay. If you don't know your history, you should do your history. History is important. I don't care in what aspect, but according to the Los Angeles police and the FBI, this is the largest gang bust in the history of the city. Okay. Like I said, you would think that it was the Crips, the Bloods, or the essays that would be getting busted by the FBI and broken up. But no, it was the Peckerwoods, the ABers. They ain't bust the Aryan Brotherhood. That's a prison gang that they can't bust. Like what they gonna do, how they gonna bust them, what they gonna do. They already in prison. It's a prison gang. This was a local street gang called the Peckerwoods, and the FBI say they only arrested 16 people, they said, and there's still like 29 left to catch that are out on the run still. And yeah, they're hateful. They want to wipe off the Jewish people, you know. Shout out to the Jewish people in the world, man. Y'all did a lot to help humanity. I don't know why anybody would want to get rid of y'all. We love you. We love you over here at Billy Badass Butter TV channel. Shout out to Israel. Shout out to Hamas. Shout out to the Palestinians. Free Palestine. Yeah. All that. Free Palestine. Give them their own state and their own land over there in Israel. You got enough, Benjamin Netanyahu. Stop acting like that. Quit being greedy. God don't like greedy. God don't like greedy. God like you when you feed the needy and give to the needy. So, you know, what's the problem? Don't do that. Anyway, I'm going to digress. You know what I'm saying? I just think that is crazy. historic gang bust, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all got any questions, man? Leave it in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments. I'll do the research for you. So I know people don't really like to do research on their own, but I research, man. I watch the news, global, local, all of it. Listen, subscribe to stay notified, man. Really badass butter TV, man. We out, man. The biggest gang bust in the history of LA, the Peckerwoods, man. They was putting it down. They still putting it down. They out there, but man, listen, they on the run, man. And before I get up out of here, I'm gonna roll this up. Oh, I'm gonna have me another sit knot to that. Happy Saturday. Like, share, subscribe, man. We going up. I'm going up, man. Hey, be a part of this organic growth. This is organic growth. I ain't paying for no views. We ain't paying for no streams. We ain't paying for no likes. We ain't doing none of that, man. We growing organically. Be a part of Billy Badass Butter organic growth, man. Be part of the grassroots organization, man. All right. Let's go, man. Y'all stay safe, and yeah. That is enough. And that's to all my subscribers, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Thank you. Let's go.